Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be making a YouTube intro. I'll start by screen recording, and the app I'm going to be using today is CapCut. So the first thing we're going to do is start a new project, and then I'm going to pick a background from photos because I already saved a couple that I liked. So I'm going to use this sage color. Add that, and I'm going to make sure the ratio is 16:9 for YouTube. I'm going to make this length about 5 seconds. Then next I'm going to zoom this in so the full background is the sage color. I wanted to try this color just because I'm over pink. Everybody has a pink intro. I wanted to try something different. So first I'm going to go in with text. I'm going to start by adding my name that I want in my video. Okay. And then the font I like to use is New York. Perfect. So I'm going to center this and make this a little bit bigger. And I'm going to also style this by adding a little bit of a shadow, like gray, just to make it pop out. But I'm also going to see if I can move the shadow. Okay, I'm going to turn down the opacity so it's not so... Ooh, black looks good too. So there's the shadow. And for spacing... Okay, then next I'm going to go back and edit this text because I need some space in between here just so that I can add my... That's too much space. Let's see, where is the line? Style, font. Turn it down a little bit. Oh, there it is. I can't see it. It's down there. Angle. So the angle, I'm just going to make it more centered so it's not off to the side. There we go. I think that looks better. It pops more. And then next, I'm looking to space out the text, so line space. So here we go. I'm going to give this a little bit more space so I can fit the other part I want in here. Then I'm going to add another text. And this one is going to say the same thing, but in like a cursive so that I can put it in between both. And let's see. I kind of like this font. Yeah, I think this works, but I'm going to take the shadow off. I don't want a shadow for this one, but I do want this to be like a green to pop out at you. No, not shadow. The text I want to be probably this green. yeah, that kind of goes. And then we could do almost like, that's too bright. Looks better with no shadow. Okay. So I kind of don't like how this has so much space here. So I'm going to make this one have less space. Go back to that. Spacing. Line spacing. That's a little bit better. Yeah, that's cute. So I want this to come in together at the same time. So I'm going to layer them so that it looks like this. And I am going to add some motions to them. Next, I'm going to add a cute little sticker that I saw might be cute at the beginning. So I went under stickers and under vlog here. And it was this little loading sign I thought would be cute to start the vlog off with. So I'm going to put this right here. Let's delete this one I added by accident. But loading, I'm going to get it to start off the beginning. So it kind of looks like that. That's good enough. I'm going to shorten that a bit. And then this is the fun part. So now that I like how the placement of where my name is and how it pops up, love that. I'm going to add the pictures now. So I'm also going to add another sticker. But I'm going to go to the option where you can add your own pictures as a sticker. So which one I wanted, I already pre-saved a bunch of pictures and collages and videos for this intro. I definitely recommend you do that before you start. So I used this picture. I believe this is the one I want. So it's gonna come up with the Shanae Mocha part. So I want this to pop up here. I think that's cute, a good angle. I wish I could cut off my hand, but it's not that serious. So I'm just going to kind of move it off to the side and then copy this and put it on the other side. But this one I'm going to mirror so that it's like a reflection. I'm trying to hide my hand as much as possible. There's that one. And there's that one. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, and now I'm gonna do, so this is what we have so far. We have the loading sign, me, and then the name. So with the names, so with the pictures, I'm gonna do an animation. I think I'm gonna get this one to slide in from the right, and then get this one, obviously, to slide in from the left so that it comes in with the words. So I'm going to move up the words so that everything is kind of in sync. Gonna move you a little bit. So this is what we have so far. Loading, me, great. And then the last, kind of like a subscribe button, I think would be perfect right here. So I'm gonna go under stickers again, because there's a lot of cool stickers under there. I think it was under vlog also. It's like there's another social media section. Here it is. So I'm gonna add the subscribe button. I kind of like all of these. Oh, we can add the cute little record button, top right, give it a little vibe. And then we can also add, let's go with this subscribe button. Put it right here in the middle. And then we can even get the hand. I saw the little mouse that clicks it. Here we go. So we can get the subscribe button. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Oops. A little bit more. This takes a lot of skill, guys. Sorry. And let's move, yeah. Okay, let's stop for a second. Okay, Mr. Mouse, let's move. Okay, so we're gonna go right here. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Let's set your animation to like come up and almost press the subscribe button. Slide up. So let's see how that looks. Oh, it's like perfect. The subscribe thing isn't straight. I'll like make it a little bit bigger. Let's move the mouse up a little bit. Let's play it back. Looks good. This can all be a little bit shorter. Doesn't need to be that long. Okay, this mouse is like giving me a hard time. Okay, looks good. Perfect. Everything looks good so far. I believe the last thing I wanted to do here was to add like an overlay. So let's see what we can find. Let's maybe shorten that. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna play around with this a little bit, see if I can find, maybe it's effects, video effects, here we go. I think this is gonna be the last thing I do to the beginning part of the intro because we still gotta do the second half. But CapCut only lets you add a certain amount of overlays, so this is kind of, we're getting at our limit. I'm looking for smoke. There's so many things you can pick from. I love this. Okay, let's try mist. Ooh, I kind of like mist. It's cute and it's subtle. What about fog? Fog is more intense. I like it. Let's see. A little bit faster. A little bit of atmosphere. I kind of like both, but I think I would want fog to start sooner. Let's delete that. Let's see. Ooh, I kind of like fog. Let's see how smog works. That also looks good, but I don't like the black background. Ooh, we could change it. Let's see that again. I don't like how it gets dark at the beginning, so I don't think we're gonna do this one. I think, let's see mist again. Mist is nice. I think mist is it. Okay, I think we're done the first half. So let's play it from the beginning. Let's see, so it's loading. Name, everything looks good so far. So the first half is done. So I'm going to save this 1080p and export it out. Done. And then I'm going to start a new project. So just to play it back one more time to see how it looks. This is perfect so far. So I'm going to stop here. I think right about here. And I changed my mind. I'm going to extend the name a little bit more just to add some more cute pictures. So here I'm going to add a sticker, hit back, another sticker. So my sticker is going to be these two collages I made. So there was this one. So this, I love the Polaroid look, so I'm going to have this come in at the back. I'm going to crop this a little bit actually. Where's the crop button? And this is going to, let's slide it in from the left. Okay, so then this can be on this side. And let's stop it there. But I want this to go to the back. So I believe it has to be above. Let's move it over to the side a bit. Okay, there we go. We have the text at the front. So I'm going to add another one to mirror this one. Another sticker. And I think I will do this one just to stick with the Polaroid theme. And I made these in the app called Storyluxe. I'll link the app down below. And it's free, so it's pretty cool. I like that you can make these little collages in there. I've had this app for years. I love it. It's one of my favorites. So I'm just going to trim this all just so it comes in at the same time. And this one's animation is going to be coming in from the other side. So you guys get the vibe. I'm just going to move that a little bit. So come in there. And then I'm going to bring out the lettering more so it's more present. We can play that back from the beginning. Perfect. So I think I'm going to end this here. Get everything to end together so that we can end this part of the video so that we can do the second part. But so far I love it. I think it looks good. It's exactly what I was trying to do. This part is just covering the E here, so I'm going to see if I should move it over a bit. Or see if I can cut this out. Let's play it again. Okay, that part was perfect. Okay, we could save this. And then on to part 2. So for part 2, this is where I'm going to be joining both clips. So I'm going to join this 5-second clip that we made originally, that we love. And then I'm going to be adding the Instagram scroll video. So I'm going to be hitting the plus sign. I have a video of me scrolling my feed. We're going to add that. We are going to make it the size of 16 by 9. So you just see like my profile. I'm going to start it up here. So we'll see how that looks together. Let's trim that a little bit. So this, we can speed this up because it's kind of slow. So this is kind of what it looks like. Then we are going to turn the opacity down a little bit. We're going to add another overlay. We're going to add the photo of the same background that I was using earlier. So actually, I like it the other way around. I'm going to delete that and do what I did. So we're going to overlay here of the green. Layer that on top to fit the screen. Then we're going to opacity this so that it is see-through. This is what we want, so that you could still see the feed in the back. Cool, great. Next, we're going to add this little cue. We're going to get rid of this white splotch here. Where is it? Here. We're going to get rid of this. So we're going to do a little split here. And then split to it being over here. Let's get rid of this white space. Okay. Delete. Delete. Cool. This is what we want. See-through, you could still see the vibes and you could still get the green vibes. Next, I'm going to add another overlay. This is going to be a video this time. So I picked a video of just a cute little boomerang. Cute vibes. This is going to, we're going to do animation. Animation. Let's go combo. We're looking for a smartphone. So let's try smartphone 1. Kind of love that. Smartphone 2, a little vibe. I think I like smartphone 3 the best. So this is going to be the one. So it's just going to come in. Let's make that a little bit smaller at the beginning. I'm going to cut it down to it actually turning into a phone. So like about here. Because it just looks like a box. But we're going to do that. Cut it down to here. Oh, that's weird. It's automatic. Okay. So that is going to be... Let's just look at it again. Let's see if we can do smartphone. There we go. So about here, I feel like we should come in with the social media, like the connect with me. So I'm going to put connect with me, and do my font that I did at the beginning, which was New York. So we're going to look for New York. Here's New York, connect with me. And then we're going to make this animate. I think it should almost... Let's do like a typing. Yeah, connect with me. That's cute. Or even that one's slower. Let's do wave in. Cool. That's the one. So we're going to do wave in. We're going to start you here, closer to the beginning. I think that's cute. But then we can make her bigger. But we're going to go back to the text and we're going to do a shadow just so that it pops. Blur it a little bit. Distance it where it's supposed to go. The angle, we want to turn it down a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. I want to center that up there a little bit more. Let's see how it comes in. Okay, so then additionally here, could probably add another text with your Instagram. So you could put like Instagram, and then probably underneath. Or you know what, I would just leave space and do @ and then put your Instagram. See how that looks? Make that smaller and bring that to the bottom. I don't like how that looks, so we'll just leave that like that. I don't want this to have that much shadow. I want it to be more readable. Let's turn off the angle a bit. Blur it a bit. Okay. I like this. Maybe let's see how it looks without that part. What if I just get like a Instagram logo? Okay, so I'm gonna do one last thing. I'm gonna see if I can add. Let's now find a Instagram logo just so it makes more sense. I believe I sent myself some already. Was it this one? Okay, this might work. I was going to do Instagram and Twitter, but I think it might just look better with the Instagram itself. So basically, I made this in Canva. I got an Instagram logo and a Twitter logo and just saved it as a transparent background so that I could apply it onto here. So now you'll see it. It'll pop up like this beside the mocha shawty. I'm going to move it a little bit closer so that kind of is together. I think we should end it here. This is pretty good to me. So if we split right here, we delete that, make everything end right here, I think we're done. I feel like I can move everything to the end. I feel like I can move my face more. So I'm going to move her more. So she can come down a little bit more. Let's play that out. Let's let everything end here. You can end here. There we go. So that's essentially the end of how I made a YouTube intro. I'll play it from the beginning. So this is currently at 9 seconds. And even here, like this beginning part, I can shorten that. So let's go. Perfect. I think the last thing I would do is add a song to it. But so if you wanted to add music, you can do this. I got this song from SoundCloud just because I needed a song that won't be flagged for monetization. So I found this song off SoundCloud. I think it kind of fits the vibes. So I'm gonna import this into CapCut. So it'll literally just go on top of where I'm already working. So let's see how this sounds on top of everything. Let's see if it fits the vibe of the video and what I'm trying to go for. So let's start that from the beginning. I think it fits. So I'm going to cut this off here, right where I ended everything, just so I could stay 9 minutes, delete. And there we go, that's the end. I just want to say thank you so much, everybody, for watching. If you like this video, please let me know. Provide any feedback below, anything. Let me know if you like this. Show me yours if you recreated it. Thank you again so much for watching.